Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to take the concept of primary data and secondary data. I have already defined the term statistics. What are the features of statistics? Today we will discuss what we call primary data and secondary data. Now, first, primary data. Primary data. First one, what we call primary data. The data which is collected by the investigator for his own purpose for the first time time from beginning to end. That we can call that data we can write down. That data we can call that data can be called primary data. Primary data means data. As data, generally I have already discussed data means information. The information are the data which is collected by the investigator who investigates any matter, who inquires about any matter for his own purpose, यानी अपने मकसद के लिए जब इन्वेस्टिगेटर इंफॉर्मेशन कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट कर रहा है फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग टू एंड, यानी फ्रॉम इनिशियल स्टेज टू एंड, जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट कर रहा है investigator, that can be called primary data. I will give you example. For example, interview. Or discussions. Yeah, debates. There are so many examples which we can put forward. When during interview we collect data, but we first observe the person. Yeah, observe the student during interview. Yeah, during discussions, debates, we face to face observe the students who are taking participation in the discussion. Yeah, those students whom we are conducting interview. Whereas primary data means that data which we collect. First, it should be first-hand information, and it should be collected for some specific purpose. Now, discussion and debate should be conducted for some specific purpose. जैसे कॉलेजेस में या यूनिवर्सिटीज में काउंसलिंग होती है, काउंसलिंग सेशन होते हैं to take different streams and to take different subjects. उसके रिलेटेड फेस टू फेस इंटरेक्शन होता है, फेस टू फेस डाटा कलेक्ट कौन स्टूडेंट क्या स्ट्रीम लेना चाहता है. नाउ secondary data. Secondary data, the data which is collected for collected by the investigator, ऐसे भी हम लिख सकते हैं collected by investigator for some other purpose, other for some other purpose. Not, हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं not first information in hand. या किसी दूसरे मकसद के लिए जो भी डाटा इन्वेस्टिगेटर कलेक्ट कर रहा है उससे हम कहते हैं सेकेंडरी डाटा. It is not necessary it should be first hand. It is, for example, I will give you example, publisher sources. So I will write down example so that you can easily understand. Publisher sources. Example, publisher sources. For example, magazines. Yeah, yes, magazines, newspapers. That information which is not first hand, but it is published by somebody else. Their data we can call secondary data. And second hand information which is already utilized by somebody else, then we will utilize it. That information we will call secondary data. I think it is enough for today. In next lecture, I will try to make the lecture on principal difference between primary data and secondary data. What are the principal characteristics between primary data and secondary data? There will be distinction between primary and secondary. Till that time, you have to wait and watch. I will be coming soon. Hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.